How you doing, bro? This video is going to be off the cuff a little bit. There's no script here, but I just wanted to say that I just recorded 4 20-minute videos and also scripted them all in the same fucking morning. I woke up at 7. It is 10:49 now. I just did the most productive shit of my life. And how I did this was because I fasted for a longer period of time rather than just fasting for the morning. I started yesterday at 3 p.m. My last meal being Italian food at an Italian restaurant with my mum. And it was so full of carbs and shit. I just didn't have the need to eat until by the time it was 8. I was almost going to bed anyways. I went to sleep at like 10. And essentially, if you look at the hours, right? Yesterday at 3 p.m. to now it is 10:50. You'll see that I've basically fasted for 20 odd hours or so. And this has been the most productive workout I've had in literal months. Even last night when I was finishing off some schoolwork that I had a deadline for, right? Trust me, I don't like doing that shit at all. But I was so fucking productive yesterday as well. Like when it was evening times, and because I didn't have to eat dinner, right? From that 3 p.m. meal, I was so fucking full until like 9 or 8 p.m. And I was working all the way from like 5 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. I was just working. I legit didn't feel the need to stop. I wasn't tired. I just kept on working at it, and I'll go over how to do this fast without the cravings, without like feeling like shit or whatever in just a moment, because this is fucking insane. I recorded 4 20-minute videos today and scripted all of them in the same fucking morning. It's been like almost 4 hours, right? And I'm still here. My brain still works amazingly. I think it's maybe the ketones or some shit, because I haven't been eating any carbs, especially last night or whatever. And all I've had this morning is black coffee with a little bit of salt in it. And the salt sounds disgusting initially, right? But salt is actually a gourmet tip in coffee. And this is the secret, right? It helps you reduce the cravings of your fast, like significantly reduces the cravings. And this morning I woke up and I was feeling a little bit hungry, right? Not as hungry as the night before. I was contemplating whether or not I should literally start grilling a steak and then go to sleep, but luckily I didn't. And this morning I drank a cup of salt water, and salt is so fucking good for fasting and it's so healthy. Just look up any of this shit, it'll all make sense. But essentially, salt is good for providing you the electrolytes and keeping your energy above, keeping you not fatigued. And there has also been a change in my body, believe it or not. I looked in the mirror this morning, right? And holy shit, bro, I'm not as bulky anymore. I feel like all of the fat is like a little bit gone now. It's visibly gone. My abs are more visible now. It like, you know, the side parts. I have a 4-pack, right? You know the side parts, your abs are like this, right? And the side parts like this. They're visible now. Whereas if I'm like a few weeks ago where I was just chucking down carbs, it would all be just like a little bit of a faded ab here, and then like everything's just bulkier. But bro, this is fucking insane. And now I'm about to literally edit one of those videos I recorded early on, and then I'm gonna go to eat at 11:45. Now it's 10:54. Insane productivity, bro. And just another thing that helps you fast for longer is MCT oil. Have this at the beginning of your fast, and if you have it with your last meal before the fast, right, it'll help you so much. In my case, I accidentally did this wrong as I was going to sleep. So I had my last meal of the day, 3 p.m, and then I'm going to sleep, and then that's literally when I had the MCT oil. And if you have it on an empty stomach, it gives you a little bit of a stomach pain. But I just diluted. I drank a bunch of water after having that MCT oil because it made my stomach feel a little bit off. But luckily I have had no toilet visits. But essentially, the fast is fasting for 24 hours, and basically all you can really have is 0 calories. You can't have calories in anything. You can have black coffee and you can add salt in it. You can have tea, but you can't have milk in it because that's calories. And that's essentially the fast. And it's so fucking amazing. My brain is so sharp and everything works so well, and I'm not fatigued. I don't get fatigued. Usually after like 3 hours or so of working, I'd get fatigued and I would want to go downstairs and fucking eat or some shit. Right now, my brain is on fire, bro. Not to mention, I feel great. I have this like elevated sense of clarity and a little bit of a drip-fed happiness. Like every once in a while, like it's drip-fed, maintained levels of happiness. Everything is clear. And so what sparked me to do this was a video from Iman Gadzhi. Now, I was already really into health and fasting and all of that. I already had a consistent schedule of intermittent fasting, so skipping breakfast and working during that skip of the breakfast and eating lunch and dinner only, and that provided great fucking benefits. The first time I did that shit and made the transition from eating breakfast, fucking cereal, that was such a exponential productivity increase. But I think I've hit a new level. If I keep on having days like this, who knows where I'll fucking be in like a few more months. Jesus Christ, like the amount of shit I've done today, amazing. You must try this, right? You must try this. And just to summarize all of the things I've said again, try a fast with a big last meal that is a little bit carby, and just fast for 20 something hours. And I got this from the Iman video where it's like 7 steps to unfuck your life, and I was just briefly scrolling through his channel and I found that video. And essentially the last part of this, like his 7th step, right, was have a 24-hour or a 48-hour water fast. And so that really spiked me in the head, and because he said it was spiritual, right? You get to meet God more if you're fasting, and not to mention all of the different productivity and health benefits along with fasting. So basically I've wanted to try that fasting for like a couple of days, and finally I accidentally did it. I actually did it on yesterday with the 3 p.m. Italian very carby meal, and then from then on I just wasn't hungry until like 8 p.m. and then I stuck through because I was hungry as shit. I was literally thinking of steak and eggs, and my mouth was literally dripping as hard as fucking possible. It was salivating, and so I stuck through it. I slept, and in the morning it was so much better. There was no cravings at all, and then I drank salt water to prolong it and bring back my electrolytes and some nutrients of magnesium, potassium in the salt. And then 90 minutes after waking up, I went downstairs to grab a cup of black coffee and a little bit more salt. I guarantee if I did this type of lifestyle for school, for all my subjects, which I will never fucking do, but if I were to do that for school, I guarantee you top grades at the max. And with that being said, if you want to go ahead and try this, try it. It's fucking amazing. It burns fat, it cleans your body, it gives your body time to reset the insulin sensitivity and your caffeine sensitivity, and it also it's healthy overall. It makes your cells repair your body faster because it doesn't have to work on digestion. Digestion is a very heavy process. Think about it, if you're eating a big burger and your body has to turn that into literal brown matter, think about how hard that is and how much energy that requires. Whereas if you're not digesting, your body's probably going to go and fix your muscles and fix whatever shoulder injury you have, which I sort of have right now. Whenever I do a row like this, my back hurts because I twisted this this part of my body last week when I was doing tricep extensions, I'm pretty sure. Also, make sure to get some salt in. If you have sea salt, that's fine, but honestly I'd go for pink Himalayan salt. It's recommended. I don't know what the difference is, but it's recommended more that you have pink Himalayan salt. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, bro. In a bit.